What's up YouTube? It's your boy AB, aka Afro Scent Addict, back with another video again. So I'm bringing you guys some of my top spring summer fragrances that I'm gonna be rocking, man. It's starting to get hot outside, and I think that some of these will make great use in that hot summer heat. And some of these spring days that's coming up very soon, where it's real thick, humid outside during the day, and then it starts getting cold at night. And some of these can still transfer to being nighttime wears when it's like 75, 80 degrees outside. So let's get started with this list. Let's go with one that I'll just pick up and grab with no thought to it at all. This is Bvlgari's Wood Neroli. This is woody, citrusy. It's like a zesty citrus. That's what this is. But it's a masculine, zesty citrus. Lasts about 4 to 6 hours. You can crank up the sprays. I really wear this to the gym a lot. It's like a errand runner. It's not really something that I look to wear to get attention or anything like that. It's one of those where it's like I wear it because it just simply smells good and it's not too much to it. It's very modern. It's not, I wouldn't call it basic because there's a lot of basic fragrances out there. I mean, this is not basic. I would say this is a designer take on like a designer realm of a Nishane Wulong Cha, like a super citrusy, zesty kind of masculine fragrance. That's what this is, but it smells really good. Bvlgari's Wood Neroli. If you haven't had a chance to check this out or pick it up, get a tester of it. See if you like it. See if you like the wearing experience. I really enjoy it. Like I said, you get about 5 to 6 hours on this, man. I really dig, man. Bvlgari's Wood Neroli. Next fragrance on the list, I could have picked a lot, but this is one from this particular line. This is not coming from a line of freshies, so a lot of fragrances in this line are like fall, winter, spring nights, and I'm talking about when it's kind of in the 60s, 70s kind of spring nights, that you would wear a lot of the fragrances in this line. But I do think that Paco Rabanne did a very good job on at least giving us one summer-like fragrance that we can enjoy, and that's 1 Million Parfum. So this has been touted as like a suntan or sunscreen kind of fragrance. I don't really get that. I would really enjoy wearing this when it's windy outside. I recently did wear this to work. It was a little windy outside. I did get compliments. Somebody picked up the wafts from the wind when I wore this. So this is a very good fragrance, man. I say you get about like 8 to 10 hours on it. I wouldn't recommend wearing this in like super humid high heat. Nah, not this one. Not this one. We're talking about like afternoon to night kind of wear, or like I said, if it's really windy outside, then yes, this is beautiful. A lot of the fragrances that they came out with, a lot of fragrances recently in the past couple of years, so it's easy to get lost in trying to keep up with what's new and what's good from the line. But I still think that 1 Million Parfum, when it comes to spring summer fragrances, is one of the best that you can buy, especially like I said, the longevity's there, the scent profile, that kind of suntan, sunscreen kind of scent profile is there. This is pretty good stuff. Next on the list is from the house of Montale. I think I mentioned this before. I don't know. I only got a few Montale fragrances. I don't really have a lot of Montale fragrances, but this is one that I really, really enjoy, and that is Starry Nights. So the best way to describe Starry Nights, this is fresh, complex, niche, everyday wear. I don't know how I just put that together, but that is some of the first things that came to mind. I'm trying to be like raw with my reviews. So that's like, those are some of the first things that came to my mind when I'm thinking about how to describe Montale Starry Nights. This is fresh, even though it has depth and complexity, not meaning that it's sweet. There's nothing really sweet about this at all. There's sweet undertones that gives this longevity. That this is a 10+ hour fragrance. Let me see, most of Montale fragrances are 10+ hour fragrances. Most of them are beast mode fragrances. That's just how the house does. with a lot of the colognes that they make, perfumes that they make. But I found myself gravitating to this a lot, especially for like business settings, corporate settings or whatever, not networking events, or just simply like networking period. This is very friendly, especially for a niche fragrance. This is extremely friendly. This is very nice, easygoing. I think anybody can rock this, male or female. You can get away with, I wouldn't say more than like 6 sprays. It is strong. It isn't the strongest from this line, but it is still strong. So I wouldn't overspray. I wouldn't wear this in the humid high heat, but I still would wear this in like 80, 85 degrees, spring, summer nights, appropriate. Beautiful fragrance. Montale's Starry Night. Next on the list, I have talked about this house a lot. It's from the house of Ajmal. Ajmal is not really touted for a lot. Amberwood is an amazing fragrance. Like I mentioned that before. I made a video about that before. Amberwood Noir. You got Amber Santal. And you have a bunch of other fragrances that really are very good from the house. But I found this one to be the best when it comes to spring, summer, and that is Amber Musk. The name of the fragrance tells you what you're getting here. Amber and musk. It's a very musky, dominant fragrance. But it is very good. And that amber is what makes this very masculine. I was told, or what I researched about this fragrance was that this is leaning on the feminine side. Don't believe it. A lot of these things, man, don't believe what you see on the internet all the time. Please don't, because how a fragrance wears on your skin is different than how it can wear on anybody else's skin. So don't listen to the internet. If you see a fragrance that you're interested in, try it out or go smell it. You know, or I'm not sponsored. This video is not sponsored. Check out what is that? Scentbird, one that I use a lot, Scent Split, and try these fragrances out before you make a purchase for a full bottle, because I was under the impression that this was a female leaning scent. And for some reason on me, it doesn't matter who I'm around. It doesn't matter who smells it. Everyone, I always ask when I wear this fragrance, does it smell feminine to you? And every woman always says, no, this is a masculine cologne. So don't believe everything that you hear on the internet. This is masculine. You can wear this spring, summer, the highest of heat days, and it smells amazing. The longevity on it is amazing. And it's very strong. It's very potent. Very potent. Like, just from me smelling it right there, I might smell this slick for the rest of the day, which is unfortunate. Which is fortunate, but unfortunate for my nose, because I want to wear something else tonight. So it's a very good fragrance though, man. From the house of Ajmal, Amber Musk. Gots to have this in the list. Gots to have this in a rotation for spring, summer. So one of these fragrances from the Club de Nuit line is going to make it. Milestone, Sillage or Sillage, Urban Man Elixir, Limited Edition Parfum, EDT. I don't have EDP or Pure Parfum, but I'm gonna go with Limited Edition Parfum. And the only reason why I'm going with this is because I think that this is the best smell of that scent profile of the entire line. And I mean, of the Club de Nuit Intense Man lineup from Armaf, even though, like I said, Sillage could be in here, Milestone could be in here, and Urban Man Elixir can be in here easily. But I wanted to pick one that I know that I've had a lot of wearing experience with, that I know I really enjoy, and I can tell you a lot about. This is I ain't gonna lie, this is a very, very good fragrance. I'm not gonna hold you. The pineapple in here, blackcurrant, this is a beautiful fragrance. 8 to 10 hours, you can up the sprays, and not too much. I say like nothing more than like 10 sprays on this, and you're good, you're golden. It's gonna last all day. You're gonna get compliments, you're gonna get noticed. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fragrance, man. I really enjoy the Club de Nuit line, but this gotta be my favorite. This has to be my favorite just because the scent profile alone, like that creative vintage style, Hashivat style DNA is something that I really enjoy. So yeah, guys, if you haven't already picked this up or even checked it out, you gotta check that out. You gotta check this out. This Armaf Limited Edition Parfum. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. Yeah, I think it's no joke. Next on the list is a cheapie. But this is probably one of the best cheapies that I've ever put on my skin. For some reason, every time I wear this fragrance, man, it gets compliments. Anybody who's any man and any woman that has smelled this on me has always wanted to proceed and go make a purchase. Afnan should sponsor me for this one, because I have directed a lot of people to 9 a.m. dive. 9 a.m. dive, bro. It's funny to me because when I first smelled it, it was very underwhelming. And I was like, man, this ain't really nothing. I'm gonna just wear this to the gym or wear this out, you know, going to the store or something. It's not gonna really do nothing. But man, was I lie. I was lying to myself when it came to 9 a.m. dive. This is fresh, aquatic. This is masculine. This is summer, high heat, humid days. You can overspray the hell out of this fragrance and you're not going to offend a soul. You actually might please a lot of noses if you overspray. So I would suggest, which I never really suggest, purposely overspraying something, especially if it's going to like overwhelm people. But this is something that is a very good projector if you overspray, and I promise you no one's going to hate you for it. This is office safe. This is everyday wear. This is any occasion. I'm gonna say all 4 seasons except for like winter nights. But other than that, all 4 seasons, bro. Afnan did their thing on this freshie. It takes like different inspirations from different fragrances. So you can got a little bit of Blue de Chanel in there. You got a little bit of Y in there. You have hints of some type of soapy cleanness in there from like a Prada. It's all in there. It's actually one of the best cheapies that you can buy, like for under $30, $40, under $30, bro. This is untouchable. This is unmatched. I think that this is a very beautiful cologne, man. 9 a.m. dive from the house of Afnan. It was hard for me to choose which one that I wanted to put in this list, so I'm just going to feature both of them and tell you my thoughts on it. From the house of Rasasi, we got Hawas and Hawas Ice, twinning them. So which one of the two do I like more? So I got more wearing experience with Hawas than I do Hawas Ice, but honestly, which one do I enjoy more? Hawas Ice. Hawas Ice is a little bit more, got a little bit more sweetness to it. It's a little bit more spring, summer appropriate than Hawas. Not to say that, and I know I'm missing the cap, guys. I'm sorry, I just moved not too long ago. It got a little more sweetness to it. It's a little bit more for the hot summer, humid days than Hawas. Hawas is kind of heavier in a sense where I would probably wear Hawas at night, at like summer high heat nights, and during the day I'm wearing Hawas Ice. Now I've never smelled Invictus Aqua. I have owned Invictus. I got Invictus Platinum. I got Invictus Legend. So I'm very familiar with the Paco Rabanne Invictus DNA. And I think I heard that this came out before Invictus Aqua. I don't know. It is what it is. When it comes to this scent profile, like I said, I prefer Ice over Hawas, but that doesn't make the original Hawas bad. I think that if this is a little bit more masculine leaning, and I think I've seen a lot of women online say that they would even wear Hawas Ice. So that just goes to show why you probably got a lot more people leaning towards this than this. But just from my wearing experience, Hawas Ice is just a tad bit better. So if I had to rate the two, I get this an 8. I get this an 8.5. It's just that simple. But this is beautiful. Both of them are beautiful, but this is just better. Next on the list, we have Fragrance Story Lover. So this is similar to Prada Luna Rosa Carbon, aka Dior Sauvage EDT. What makes this different from Dior Sauvage or Prada Luna Rosa Carbon is this is a little bit more spicier, a little bit more fresher. This is not abrasive, but it is a lot more peppery. It's more kick to it. And it's not a bad kick. It's not like a chemical alcohol kind of kick at all. This is some gas, honestly. If I had to rate all of these fragrances that are in front of me that I have just recently mentioned, I gotta give this the 10 out of 10. Compliments, versatility, memories that I've had while wearing this, office safe, date night approved, networking event approved, masculine fragrance anyone can really get behind and enjoy. 8 to 10 hour performance. You can overspray, and that's so crazy to say because Luna Rosa Carbon, it's a strong fragrance. Dior Sauvage EDT, strong fragrance. This is the perfect happy medium between the two, with a little bit added kick of like some kind of pepper in there, probably pink pepper or something that's in here that gives it that nice spicy masculine man smell. But the versatility on this is a 10 out of 10. You can wear this anywhere, and this really is going to get the job done. Compliments out the ass. I really enjoy fragrance store fragrances, and I think that right now this is my favorite one. And you can see the dent that I put in it already. It's a nice sizable dent. It was like all the way up here, and now it's down there. So it just goes to show you that I overspray this when I wear it, and I really enjoy it when I wear Fragrance Story Lover. It's some gas. And last but not least, one of my favorite content creators, man, shout out to Ash. He really knows how to make fragrances. He's been doing this for a very long time, and I really do think that South Slope is one of the best fresh fragrances that you can buy to this day. It's very fresh. I'm not gonna say citrusy fresh. It's like bergamot-ish fresh with a tiny hint of sweetness in there. I don't know how he did this. I really don't know how he did this and got this combination to work the way that it did, but it is amazing. South Slope got to be one of the best blue fragrances that you can buy as a man. It's about to be hot outside. Some of you guys don't want something that's going to beastly project. Some of you guys don't want something that's going to stick to your skin and suffocate people, especially in the high heat. This is so crowd pleasing. This is so good when it comes to versatility. This is so good. This is something I wear to church. This is something you can wear date night. This is something you can wear to the pool. This is something you can wear to the store. You can dial it up, dial it down. You see the dent that I have in this? It's not that big of a dent, but I promise you with the amount of fragrance that I have, it's a nice sizable dent. It's a good dent in there. I have oversprayed this. I have. And I'm telling you right now, guys, South Slope, out of all of these fragrances that I just mentioned before, I think that this is literally one of the best blue fragrances that you can buy. It's very, very, very great, very good. That's really it. It's a lot of good blue fragrances out there, but some way, somehow, Ash was able to put together a very good combination. But it's a very well put together fragrance. A lot of these fragrances, you know, they have their pros and their cons. I gotta say that this is a 10 out of 10. This is a 10 out of 10 freshie. I think you can get this, like I said, any perfume shop or Perfume Mania, like around the US. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth checking out. If you think the price tag is too steep, you know, check on an online discounter. I think it's like $100, around that $100 range. But you'll be very glad that you made this fragrance. You'll be very glad that you purchased this fragrance. This is a great gift. This is an amazing gift. Father's Day, birthday, it doesn't matter. South Slope is one of those fragrances that I think that anyone who's any age, demographic, they can get behind this, and all for good measure. So, guys, that's my time. I hope that you enjoyed this list. This was pretty tough to kind of put together, but I was able to do it. I really do think that these fragrances are going to be in high rotation come spring, summer. I think we're already knocking on the door of spring right now. It's starting to heat up a little bit. And just looking at them, it's like, dang, I can always picture moments in the past where I've gotten compliments or situations that I've been in that I've worn all of these fragrances, and it's just memories attached to them. And so, like I said, it was fairly easy, but not so easy to come up with this list. But I was like, nah, I think that I got the perfect list for the times that's about to come up. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you go over there on TikTok and follow me at afro.scent.addict. It's your boy AB. I'm out.